1987's Wicked City.
Oh, this was some Kino shit right here.
Yeah, so let me preface this by saying, for the audience, that I watched some fucking, 10-second meme video, and that was the whole reason I picked this initially. I didn't know anything else about it. That's literally all. It's just that 10-second meme video. I was like, this looks funny. I'll add it to my list. Why not?
Yeah, the meme video was like some dude staring at a camera yelling, "You guys gotta go watch Wicked City. It's a hentai where women get raped constantly. It's crazy. You gotta check it out." And that really got Jackson interested.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I was like, hell yeah, I love sexual assault.
I asked Jackson if this was a hentai, and he said no.
It's not.
There we
Anyways, let me go into the basic plot of this movie. That being that we've got fucking Dark Guard as our main protagonist. Apparently they live in some world where there's also a dark world with demons or something that occupy it as well.
The dark world is very ill-defined.
They don't really go into it very much. We don't know how many people of the Dark World there are. Like with the Resistance thing, I haven't got to the plot yet. Like with the Resistance
or where
thing,
it is.
Yeah, they're very little people. How do they get there? Who cares? But yeah, basically we've got the Dark World. We've got our main protagonist who is supposed to combat people coming from the Dark World into the human world or something. We don't really even know specifically what his job is, but his job throughout the movie is to partner up with a woman from the Dark World. To protect some leader guy who is supposed to help unify the two worlds basically in some treaty signing. And we have people from the resistance of the Dark World that are trying to thwart their efforts. They're attempting to kill the guy or whatever, but then we later find out that in fact the man, the woman, the two Dark Guards are protecting him were in fact actually the thing that was going to bring peace to them, because they're the two that are compatible with birthing a child or something, and that child is going to help stop the fucking, I don't know, somehow this child is going to help them stop the fucking war or something between the Dark World and the regular world. The movie ends with them fucking in a church and then fighting the bad guy that got the fucking girl gang raped at some point. Past lover. This chick has a lot of really fucked up past lovers or something.
Yeah.
She gets raped by two of them in this movie. It's pretty fucked up. A lot of sexual assault. And then the girl is super powered in the end because she has a fucking baby of a human and a Dark Worlder, and she just one shots the guy, and then the movie ends. This shit was a trip. Absolutely asinine, crazy to watch. There's so much fucking sexual assault. It's pretty crazy.
I'd almost say too much.
It's way too much. Absolutely way too much.
But Tanner would only say almost. It's getting there, but not quite. Maybe one or two more scenes would have put it over.
I think the shots of the tongue going down her throat, that's when it crossed the line.
Yeah, no, that was just straight up. They're showing this because they think it's hot, not because it's supposed to be doing anything. Because nothing really happens of it doing that.
I think one time was enough for me.
Yeah, this poor woman gets raped 3 or 4 times or something throughout this movie. It's really absurd.
Yeah.
It's way too much.
The Japanese love that stuff, though.
Yeah. We also did watch this in the English dub. That was just the only torrent I could find. Where it's the first one I found. The English dub was absolute ass. The fucking voice acting was trash. This is also some 80s anime adaptation though, so I'm not that surprised. But I'm curious. I don't think it really would have changed much with better voice acting because the plot was ridiculous and the writing was horrible. But the voice acting definitely didn't help. It was pretty funny at times, just how fucking bad and monotone everybody sounds.
It was super monotone, for sure. Why do they always make the guy who voice acts Roshi some kind of old man pervert? Why is he always the same?
Elderly perverts are just really common in Japan, Dylan.
But why does it have to be Master Roshi?
Yeah, I felt insanely out of place the entire movie as well. Everything is hyper serious, and then we have this one fucking old dickbag that's just a complete horn dog, just wants to fuck everybody. He's also the guy that's supposed to help, save and protect him this whole time, and then he goes and gets fucking caught in some random trap from the Resistance. He's doing a horrible job. He could have just fucked it all up there because he was horny.
Yeah.
And then the reveal of him being the guy that was shooting the lightning this whole time and protecting them is completely fucking retarded too.
Yeah, it's really dumb. There are a lot of plot holes associated with that reveal.
This movie does not have a lot going for it. I'm going to be completely honest. I think the art style is kind of cool, but the animation is really bad most of the time. It's like stop motion. There was definitely a couple of cool shots. I like the monster designs and the powers and the idea around the Dark World's kind of cool, but it's just really not expanded upon, and it kind of just seems pointless in the end. Like, this movie, I think, was, dare I say, fun to watch minus the sexual assault stuff, but the plot is fucking stupid. The characters are stupid. The animation, the voice acting is all really bad. That's basically all I have to say about it, to be honest.
But, like, you know, it's from that era of anime where it has a decent amount of charm to it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, I actually really liked this one.
Oh, there we go. I'm going hard on it, dude. What'd you like about it?
Yeah, you know, I do like the world. I thought the world was cool where it is, even though we don't know anything about it. It's like, we got this Dark World chick and this guy, and they're fucking badasses. I liked his gun. His gun was cool. I thought the action scenes were really engaging. I wish there were more. Frankly, like, cut the sex scenes in half and replace that with action scenes, and I would have been very happy. Like, dude, the fact that, like, he shoots his gun, it has so much blowback that he's getting, like, fucking breaking through a concrete wall. That was cool as fuck.
And they kept it consistent throughout the movie, too. Like, it's not just, like, the one time. It's like, even if he shoots it off screen, when it cuts back to him after shooting the gun, he's still in a wall.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, with that gun, I actually have another thing that I want to talk about with it. Is like, this is like the fucking super weapon against the Dark Worlders. This shit blows them apart. One shots a lot like the peon guys and leaves the other guys in really bad states if they get shot. And initially, when we're shown this weapon, I thought it was like, I don't know, had a really low mag or something, or he just wanted to preserve bullets, because he really just isn't taking shots that he could have. Like, there's plenty of moments where he could have taken a shot and he just doesn't. Or, you know, he could have simplified an engagement if he just shot the fucking thing instead of just aiming it relentlessly and never shooting, like, because he's a fucking pussy, I guess. But then, like, in the fight scene where, you know, he's got his fucking girl getting gang raped and he's got the fucking vagina chick and the spike dude, he's taking shots like crazy, blast them with fucking insane precision. Why wasn't he doing this the whole fucking time? Like, he
didn't have motivation.
No, like, what do you mean? His life was on the line. He almost died at the airport and the fucking chick didn't save him.
He had to save his whammon.
He could have saved... He was gonna fucking die, Neil. What's
My
your
man
point?
is down bad, dude.
I don't know, man. You're acting like I have a valid argument.
Yeah,
Jackson, the guy was getting cucked at that moment. You think he's just gonna stand by and take it?
Regardless, the dude, like, has a fucking Excalibur level weapon, basically, and he, like, never fucking uses it when he needs to, only when the plot is... It's convenient for the plot at that moment. Not a huge fan of that. But yeah, go on, Tanner.
No, that was kind of it.
Did you guys like that little homage to the Thing? Like that head that just straight up was exactly like the little head from the Thing?
Yeah, where it scurries away,
Yeah.
Honestly, the Fly is pretty similar to the Thing with the, you know, the effects and stuff. But this movie is also pretty similar to the Thing, and just like the monster design, specifically like the parasite when it fucking just, you know, becomes massive all of a sudden. That definitely gave me some Thing vibes.
I guess. Mm-hmm. It was pretty cool.
Any closing thoughts?
No.
Alright, I'm gonna lead us off here with a fucking groundbreaking ranking of F+.
Wow. You really didn't like this one.
The plot is all over the place and garbage. The fucking characters are garbage. The animation's pretty garbage. The voice acting's garbage. There really isn't a lot going for this movie. I'm giving it points because I think, like, the world building and stuff is pretty solid over around. It really intrigued me with that way. And some of the art can be cool and, like, the stills. But other than that, there really isn't a lot going for this movie for me, even though I found it entertaining.
I guess since I'm probably the most positive, I'll go next. Yeah, you know, I was just thoroughly entertained throughout this whole movie. I feel like it's paced very well. I feel like it has a very cool style. It's very stylistic. It's got a lot of attitude or something, you know?
It does have that, like, cool 80s, like, noir kind of aesthetic, which I can appreciate.
Yeah. So I'm giving it an A.
Damn.
There we go. We're taking this very different ways.
Perhaps this will be our most divisive film yet. Yeah, I'm definitely leaning more towards Jackson's area here. I'm going to give it a D.
Damn.
What about you, Dylan? Did you like all the sexual assault?
No. Very much the opposite. No, I agree with Tan. I think this movie had a lot of charm. I think I didn't enjoy the monotone in voice acting in the beginning. It got very old, but more midway to the end of the movie, I thought it had its own charm and, you know, its aesthetic and everything, and the action scenes and all that. So I agree with a lot what Tanner said. So overall, I'm going to give this movie a B-. I also enjoyed this movie.
Dylan's into CNC.
I don't know what that is.
I will again say, I don't think this is like a bad watch. It was definitely entertaining, to say the least. But yeah, there's a lot that was wrong with it for me.
Okay.
And that does, in fact, put it at a C.
That's fun. All right.
Seems about appropriate.